Jesus said, "Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ferocious wolves. By their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thornbushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit you will recognize them." The will of God towards us is to save us and protect our salvation to the end. In order to fulfill this will, God chooses the one whom He wants and sends them to us to deliver His will, like prophets in the Old Testament era and shepherds in the church today. However, there are also some who disguise themselves as prophets, even if they are not sent by God. The words they have spoken of are far from God's will, but the problem is that it is not easy to discern who the false prophets are. Nevertheless, there is a clear way to discern false prophets, and that is by seeing their fruits. No matter how much they dress up and try to show themselves like true prophets in front of people, their true personality is finally revealed through their fruits. Fruits refer to deeds, and the deeds that people perform are a reflection of their attitude. Those who belong to Christ will have repentant hearts, and good deeds will flow from their hearts. In contrast, false prophets will inevitably perform evil deeds because greed has taken hold of their hearts. Does God make a mistake in the existence of false prophets? No, He does not. False prophets have existed in the past and will continue to exist in the future. So, why does God allow them to exist and not remove them? This is because each person must overcome this challenge through their own faith. God desires that each person has a repentant heart, and only those with repentant hearts will dwell in heaven eternally. If someone is deceived by false prophets, it means they are being moved by their own greed, just like false prophets, and it also indicates that they do not have a repentant heart. Therefore, both those who deceive others and those who are deceived have no choice but to fall down. We should be able to discern false prophets from truthful shepherds. We also should change ourselves to avoid being unknowingly misled by false prophets. If we believe in God's holiness, we should consider the nature of sin within ourselves as nasty and take it as a warning. If we believe in the judgment to come, we should prepare and make plans by trembling with fear so that we do not receive eternal punishment. Let us bear fruits worthy of our salvation, so that we will not be revealed as false prophets before the Lord. Let us not be motivated by greed or be against God. Instead, let our hearts be motivated by the cross of the Lord. Let us bear beautiful fruits with repentant hearts, affirm our own salvation, and hold on to it until the end.